Fellas, hello. I normally do write-ups. A little cram for time this week. Getting a little video. Gotta flex my new jacket real quick on y'all. Real quick, 1 sec. Want to know Patriots, by the way. Yep. Lexi got that for me. Everyone say thank you, Lexi. What a nice gift. Very nice. Okay. If you guys end up liking the videos more, happy to pivot. Got some fun things that I do with other leagues. My brother does something fun for his league. If you guys are into it, we'll make it happen. It's all good. All right. Got some matchups. Obviously, didn't do too hot last week. 1-4 in predictions. I think the only game I got right was myself. Again, Omar, you're the best. Best to ever do it. I wish I was like you. No one's like you, really. You're such a genius. I bet you're going to win every other game. That's how good you are. Let's get into the first matchup, shall we? We got a little bit of a toilet bowl, some people like to say, with Noto and Sammy. Two guys who historically never make the playoffs. I actually don't know if either of them have ever made the playoffs. I know Noto definitely has it. Wouldn't be surprised if Sammy had not. Like I said, Noto, he was flexing his receivers, and then his receivers didn't score more than like 6 points. He still has Keenan Allen in, who has not practiced yet this week. So I don't think he's going to leave him in should he not play. JSN has been a very, very disappointing fantasy player since he came into the league. Jameson Williams actually looked really good. Not good for my Amon-Ra stonks, but he looked awesome. Mike Wills still hurt, I think. I don't really know. There's no shot this guy's starting Gabe Davis. No shot. But he's definitely going to hope Laporta gets some more action. Tank Dell maybe gets some more action. Lamar's great. Bijan's great. Pacheco's been a beast. The Saints' defense against Dallas is questionable. I bet he changes that when he realizes that's what he has in. Let's go to Sammy. Sammy didn't do too hot last week. Dak wasn't great last week. Brees was actually pretty good against San Francisco. Montgomery's very solid. Obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr. only had one catch. Malik Neighbors actually popped up on the injury report today. Haha, Giants fans. That's a tough one. Couldn't be me. I'm 1-0, by the way. All right, Debo's pretty good. Kittle's decent. Pickens. Sammy's benching DK. That's pretty crazy. He'll plug DK back in when Malik Neighbors doesn't play, but DK on the bench to start. That's crazy. So Noto's about a 4.5 point favorite, but Sammy's getting the win here. Come on, it was always going to be Sammy to bounce back. Let me just write that down before I forget. Sammy over Noto. Got it in my spreadsheet. All right, here we go. Next matchup. Let me refresh the page because ESPN is bummy. All righty. Sky McBride, 9th place versus Alex Trelonzio, 3rd place. They are projected to tie. They're in 0.1 of each other right now. Sky, not great to start. Did a lot of chit-chattering about the power rankings. Deontay has since found his way to the bench. Same with Najee Harris. Najee Harris was never going to do it for you, brother. Hate to tell you that. Hate to victory lap on you in week 2, but come on, we all knew. We all knew. All right. Jalen, pretty solid. ETN, maybe he doesn't fumble into the end zone this time. Singletary against Washington. I mean, that Washington defense is porous. Am I right, fellas? All right. CD should be pretty good. Godwin was very good. Olave is the word. Olave is so good, but also has Derek Carr. And even when the Saints ball out, Derek Carr, he doesn't find him. So Ayuk, I don't know if he remembered how to play football yet, so we'll see. Evan Ingram, purist. Josh Allen, the best QB in fantasy. Jonathan Taylor, decent. I'm not as high on JT as other people are. Gibbs, hilarious. Hearing Char freak out about what it's like to be a Gibbs fantasy owner because he doesn't touch the ball that much. Jalen Waddle plays tonight. Maybe he gets a couple touches. I'm playing against him in another league, so I hope not. Zay Flowers is solid. Ingram, it's the Evan Ingram experience. And then he's got DJ Moore and Lad McConkey getting the start. We benched Jaden Reed after he was the wide receiver 1 in all of football last week. Lad McConkey finds his way in the starting lineup for Char. Probably because Malik Willis is at the helms, but I love it. I love that we're Lads getting in against the Panthers. I think that's awesome. Ravens defense should have a pretty good game against the Raiders too. You know where I'm going with this. It's going to be Char. Char goes to 2-0. Sky falls to 0-2. And that's what's going to happen. All right, next matchup. Here we go. This is a great matchup. Omar and Jack. This is a great matchup. I'm coming around on Jack's team. I'll say it. I'm coming around on it. He looked at me dead in my eyes this weekend and went, it's all good if Jamar doesn't play. I got Keon Coleman. Anthony Richards meme, they have Kevin Durant, we have Jaden McDaniels. Let's get into this matchup. CJ Stroud, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard, Tyreek Hill, Rasheed Rice, Travis Kelce, Devontae Smith, Kenneth Walker. I actually don't know if Kenneth Walker is going to play. He did not practice yesterday. The practice report hasn't come out yet, I believe. I haven't really been on my phone that much today. Bears defense against Houston. Omar, I feel like at that point he's messing with me a little bit because his starting quarterback is playing against his defense, but who am I to question the brilliance of our West Coast friend, Jack? Basically carried by Anthony Richardson, Joe Mixon, James Cook. Not basically, was. Trey McBride probably will have a bounce-back week this week. I think the Rams are not good against tight ends. I got the ESPN notification that told me that. This man's not serious. He's starting Jerry Jeudy. Jack, I just said I liked your team, and now I'm looking at your team again. I think I liked the first 6 guys on your team, and then I get to the flex, and I get angry, and that's happened to me 7 different times, and I just keep falling for it. It's going to be Omar. I wanted to pick Jack. I wanted to. Heart of hearts wanted to. But how can I pick against our king, our first-place king? Omar, Jack. Okay, there we go. That one is done. And we move on to Log, 5th place. Stern, 10th place. Does he have... So CMC is projected for 0 right now. He's not in. He did practice today. T. Higgins is probably not going to play. He didn't practice again. Hollywood's definitely not going to play. Blake Corum, I don't think, touched the field. So Stern's team's looking a little rough to start the season. I'll say it. He's looking a little beat up already. We're 2 weeks in, which is crazy because I think Stern historically drafts better than everyone, and his bench is somehow all hits. It looked like that all is just came back around to bite him on the butt right now because he's off to a rough start. Log, he's got Kyler, Devon Achane. I've said what I've said. I don't know if he's going to play. I had him last year. When he was limited in practice and then plays, he only gets a couple snaps. So I'm really interested to see what Log does. I also made fun of him for picking up Jordan Mason 3 weeks ago. And that was obviously a good pickup. So hand up, I'll take the L on that one. Garrett Wilson should probably be better this week. A.J. Brown should be good. Kyle Pitts is Kyle Pitts. Rashad White. I have Rashad in another league. I love Rashad White. I drafted him last year before I traded him to Omar. I'm worried as a Rashad owner because Bucky Irving looks really, really, really much better than Rashad. James Conner is great. I love James Conner. That's the angriest runner in the world. Jets defense have Tennessee this week. So, I'm going to pick Log here. I feel like this is pretty cut and dry. He's a 15-point favorite. Stern's pretty beat up already. We'll see Stern hit my line if you're trying to give me Nico Collins because I really want him, and it would upset Omar. So that would bring me a lot of joy on all fronts. All right, me and Sean. I'm in 2nd place. Sean is in 6th place. We are within about 4.5 points of each other. Joe Burrow has found his way to the bench. I actually didn't even play him last week. I honestly might drop the guy. That guy stinks. Jaden Daniels going to run for 200 yards. I've been candidly very back and forth on what I'm going to do for my last spot. I've flipped back and forth between Aaron Jones and Drake London a lot. All the analysts tell me to roll with Drake London, but I saw Kirk Cousins with my own eyes last week, and he wasn't very good. But Aaron Jones is playing San Francisco. So Dobbins finding his way to the lineup for me. Amon-Ra, I'm really hoping to bounce back. Mike Evans, tight end is my weak point. I don't have a great tight end. I didn't even know who this was until I picked him up off the waivers. Colby Parkinson with Jake Ferg out. Saquon and Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp looked great. That was awesome. So, yes, Omar, you said my team was the true home for the dead and dying, but those are my only good players are the old guys. So, you be nice to them. All right. Sean, down Jordan Love for a few weeks, it looks like. Down Njoku, down Puka. If I can't get it done against Sean this week, got no one to blame but myself. He's down 3 players already. He's got Justin Fields, for Christ's sake. He didn't complete a throw over the middle of the field. Coaches said that it was on purpose because they respect the linebacker in Cincinnati, or not Cincinnati, in Atlanta, wherever. Crazy. Josh Jacobs. So Sean kind of went all in on the Green Bay offense, which looked good for a little bit. Not so much with Jordan Love out. Kamara, J.J. Diggs, those are fantastic picks. Kamara's PPR machine. Ramondre looked very good. Jerome Ford looked pretty solid. So even with Sean getting that heartbreaking loss, he's got three guys that are out. He's still a very formidable opponent, I'll say. I like his team. Clearly watches a lot of football. I put some respect on his name. I think I have to pick myself here, but if Sean would have had Jordan Love, I probably wouldn't be picking myself. just out of respect for the troops. You know what I'm saying? All right, fellas, it's been a pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video format. If you liked it more, let me know. I'm happy to do these going forward. If you like the write-ups more so you can read them whatever, I'm cool with whatever. Love you guys. Good luck to everyone.